Now joined by Hofstra head coach Shannon Smith and Alyssa Perella and Carly Ancona, following Hofstra's 15-10 win over Wagner. Coach, your overall assessment of today's game?
Yeah, first off, hats off to Wagner. It was an incredible, hard-fought game. They're extremely well coached, both offensively and defensively, and it was a good battle test for us. I thought that we came out really strong. We got a little frantic in the first half, but overall, I think we stepped up in areas that we need to step up in order to win the game. I think definitely a lot to improve upon, but really hard fought, and our kids faced the adversity, and we're really mentally tough throughout the first and the second half.
What went so well in that 7-1 run to start the game? You scored 7 straight goals after they scored the first.
Yeah, I just think that we were really winning the draw controls. We were able to push the fast breaks, and then I think they changed up their defense on us. And I think what happened with us a little bit is we started to force the ball. So I think what our team needs to learn is when we're up 7-1 and we have a big lead, how do we play with those leads and are still effective offensively without forcing things? Kind of similar to what we faced in our first game. So I think that's going to be a learning experience, and we'll get better at that.
Carly, you really keyed that first half run. What was going well for you with the 3 first half goals?
Well, with the coaches, they really took the time to scout Wagner this week, and we put a lot of effort into learning their defense, their backer and their man. So I think I just took the time to study that a lot this week and came in ready to go.
Coach, another game with 30-plus shots. Is that kind of the mindset right now? More shots on goal?
Yeah, well, I think it's just due to the fact that we're getting a lot of possessions through the draw controls. We have a very high-powered attack this year where we have a lot of different threats. We have Alyssa with 4 goals, Alexa with 5, Carly with 4, and then Katie Whalen and Drew both with 1. And I think those numbers can also increase across the board from our other offensive players. So I just think it's just the way we have with our speed and athleticism that we have this year on attack.
Alyssa, were they doing anything different on the draw control circle in the first half, from the first half to the second?
They were really, really aggressive on the circle. I think that's one thing that we were not surprised over, but we sort of saw them come out nitty-gritty out on the circle, and I think that's something that a team is going to look at and kind of notice that a team is that aggressive. But I think we did take the time to really focus more on the draw when it came to it and knew that we had to win it. But hats off to Wagner. They put up a really good fight on the draw this day.
And I guess Alyssa and Carly, when they cut it to 2, where was kind of the team's mindset at there?
I think we kind of, not nerves, because I think we knew what we had to do when it got that close. But I have to say our team really, I think the team put each other on our backs. Like, we all helped up each other. We were really picking each other up when things were going south, and I think that's one thing this team has that is really going to help us throughout the next couple of games and into the CAA and so on. I think it's just picking each other up when things are going bad. So.
Carly?
We knew coming in that they were going to be nitty-gritty and fight to the last whistle, so that's something that we had to do too. And together, like Alyssa said, as a team, we really, picked each other up and got through it.
And I guess for both players too, how can this experience in a close game maybe help going forward?
I think Wagner, like we said, put up a really good fight, and they're really aggressive. And if we think that's aggressive, we're going to see it even more in CAA. So I think getting a good look at that now is really going to help us moving forward.
And I agree. I think that this is just the beginning of a hard game that's coming at us. The game has changed, it's faster, it's quicker, and girls are so much stronger, and we're just going to see that going forward from now on.
And Coach, 5 more goals for Alexa. What's her start to the year been like? What's that going to mean to the team going forward?
It's exciting. I think she's just really growing in confidence right now, and she's a player now that wants the ball at the end of the game, and she really was doing it. She got the ball and just went and dodged really hard. So I think that was really exciting to see from her on the offensive side of the field with Alexa. And I think a big miss for us in the second half with the draw controls was Katie Whalen. I think we really missed her with her aggressiveness. And I think one thing is Alyssa's really good at placing the ball where she wants to. So I think now it's us working and being a little bit more strategic, knowing that teams are going to read that, and how can we scout against that to really get her free to be able to control those balls in the air.
Coach, short turnaround to your next game, a home game against Fairfield, team you guys have struggled with last year a little bit. Your thoughts going into that contest?
Yeah, we're actually really excited about it. I think Fairfield is a tremendous team, and they could be a team this year in the NCAA tournament winning their conference. So I think for us, it's a really good game for us. We struggled the past 2 years, I believe, with them. So we really need to be able to step up. We got to watch film from our Wagner game, get better. And then against Fairfield, we got to come out ready to go. It's at our place. And I think we just need to be able to be more efficient on the offensive side of the field and not let the draws get away from us in the second half, because more draws, more possession for opportunities for us on the offense.